She threw her bag on the floor and jumped on Jungkook, made him stumble a little. His hands are still on air, where eyes are fixed on you, who turned her gaze to other side, made Jungkook push Jihan. She is shocked when Jungkook pushed her off. He tried to approach her, obviously she did not like him, hugging him tightly. Jungkook, finally able to meet you. It's been years. I have been dreaming to hold you like this. Oh, sorry, Jungkook. Get away, Jihyun. Get away from me. You weren't, but she did not make him called Ryan. Are you going to stand there and see your husband getting touched by another woman? He said, made your eyes lift up. Turned to speak. She about to speak but got a pull on her wrist. In a second, watching herself got separated from Jungkook, saw him pushing her away and hold his hand. Jungkook smirked proudly. Excuse me, ma'am. You should not touch someone else's man without their consent. Hello, I'm Jeon Ryan, wife of Jeon Jungkook, and honestly, I'm not glad to meet you. Jungkook, what is she saying? Tell me she's joking. You are my fiancé. Ex-fiancée. You were the one who kicked the opportunity being his wife. You can't be his wife. I am. Jungkook, you love me, right? We are getting married. Why didn't you wait for me? Stay away from her. She tried to separate you both, but Jungkook pulled you inside the house and slammed the door in front of her face. You tried to process only to get pinned on the door. Watching your husband, you were hurt. What kind of wife are you, who did not utter a word when a random woman hugged your husband hard? This is the first thing he said after parting away, holding you by your waist, with this another hand catching your cheeks. What happened? Tell me. Your eyes, this showed some unwanted emotions when you saw her in front of yours. You still not believing why she was my past, and you are my present and future. I want to spend my life with her, but it was her who left me. Now I only want you in my life. I want to spend my life with you. I want to build a beautiful family with you. Don't let the thought cross on your mind that I will leave you. I said I do care for her as a best friend, but I only love one woman who is my wife, okay? He caressed their both cheeks to make her calm down, who is crying by his words. He didn't want to smile, but the innocence forcing him to smile too. You rest your head on his chest, feeling so relaxed. He wants to hug you till you broke it by yourself. Jungkook rolled his eyes, hearing the doorbell keep ringing. Desperately, she's knocking on the door or say, kicking on it. You'll come back. The meeting got cancelled, so I will spend the whole day with you. He threw his suitcase on the floor and lifted you on his arm, straight onto the couch while saying, yesterday night was not enough for me. I want more. You went for a round, Jungkook. Who cares? I just want you. He placed you on the couch and removed your coat, giving smooches all over your face, making you giggle, but he said he wants you. After a minute, the living room got filled with your noise. He's assuring you this man only belongs to you. Wipe the tears off your cheeks. Place this off. This is how the time passed. You both are busy, not knowing his ex-fiancée is listening everything from outside, foaming in anger. The man she thought must be waiting for her after this betrayal. He's having a beautiful wife beside him who only loves him and him also. She lowered her head and left from there. Feeling tired, asked you who is sleeping on his top, made you give him a side eye. What? Do you want to kick on this handsome butthole after making you exhausted? 5 rounds. Are you human or incubus? I don't mind to be incubus if my partner is human. I never knew you can be this much later. Only for you, let's go to bedroom and cuddle. He lifted you on his arm, straight went to bedroom, where you resting your head on his chest. Why she suddenly come back to my life? Don't you dare, Jihan. I will wipe you off from this wall if you come closer to mine again. I'm married and loyal to my wife. Time skip after 15 days. Jungkook is having important meeting with some of his investors in coffee. He's busy when he feels someone's heated gaze on him made him look around only to find Ji-hyun, who is sitting on the same cafe but in little far from Jungkook. He sang, knowing how desperately she's trying to get back with him. Jungkook looked at the investor who are packing their things as they are leaving. "Thank you for your time, Mr. Jion. Even in Sunday you agreed to meet us." "That's my pleasure, sir. Meet you tomorrow in my office with your official documents." They smiled and took their things and left from there. Jungkook also started to pack his things, trying to leave from here hurriedly, and obviously she didn't let him. She held his hand only to get pushed. "Ji-hyun, stay away from me. Can't you understand I'm married? I have a wife. You are my past, whom I already forgot." "Jungkook, please try to listen. Please give me a chance to explain myself. I had reason why I left from there like this. Please, Jungkook." Jungkook looked around and noticed many people staring at both. He sighed and told her to sit and explained what she was trying to say. "He is in also dark. Why suddenly she left him like this? As a best friend she was amazing, then why she left?" She took a deep breath and started to explain her side. She tried to hold his hand, but he slid it down, made her embarrassed. "I know I hurt you, Cook," she began, her voice trembling. "I know I abandoned you when you needed me most, but I had no choice." Jungkook's expression remained skeptical, but she could sense a hint of curiosity. "What do you mean?" he asked briefly. Ji-hyun took a deep breath before continuing. My family was in debt to some very powerful people. They threatened to ruin us if I didn't marry the man who chose me. I was trapped, Cook. I had to leave you to protect my family." Jungkook's eyes narrowed. "Why are you telling me this now?" he asked, his tone latched with suspicious. He's getting curious more to know this. Ji-hyun's gaze locked onto Jungkook's, filled with a deep longing. "Because I realized now that I made a mistake. I was focused on survival that I forgot what truly mattered. I forgot about us, Jungkook, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes me make it right." The place fell silent, the tension between them fell apart. Jungkook's expression remained unreadable, but she could sense that Jungkook's eyes searched Ji-hyun's face as if seeking the truth behind her words. The revelation that Ji-hyun had been forced into a marriage agreement changed everything. "What makes you think I will just forgive you and forget?" Jungkook asked finally, his voice measured. Ji-hyun stood up and took a step closer, her eyes pleading. "Because I know you, Jungkook. I know you are a good man and that you deserve to be happy, and I want to be the one to make you happy. Jungkook, I never had confessed my feelings, but I really love you. I love you since I was in college. I always loved, but never confessed." Jungkook was sitting there just doing nothing, giving her little hope. He must be thinking to give her a chance. His eyes are having this type of feeling, but her hope faded when he again remembered her saying, "I married Ji-hyun and I'm loyal to my wife." "Jungkook, you don't love me anymore. Don't you love your best friend anymore?" "I do, as a best friend, but not as the love of my life. If you had come back 2 years ago, I would think twice to give you a second chance. I would, but not now. Cook, don't cry here now. You could have told me that your family having some problems. They needed money to fix the problem. They are having life breaks. Trust me, I would have sold my everything I could. But you never let me know why. How can I tell you that time you were already in mess? Your company got into problem. You were in jail. How? They suddenly pushed us to pay their debts. We told them now we don't have money, but we will pay soon. They didn't listen. They forced me." "Did your parents force you to marry him?" She went silent, clarifying that she did it by herself. "You know what, Ian? You were the one who chose it. The parents didn't force you. You need to have a safe life with me. Securing your future. That time I was verge of bankrupt. Went to jail for 3 months, lost everything, my reputation, my manly status everything. Your mom dad took all the blames on themselves just because you were their child when they never did anything wrong. Now you come back because I'm rich, right? I'm sorry, but I already have wine. She also married you for money, Jungkook. Yeah, she married you for money. Money? Seriously? You are mixing her with yourself? Never. She married me because my parents requested her mother to let marry Ryan. Because they trust the person they know since college time, not unlike mine. Honestly, I'm not regretting a bit. She's like a healing wine. She fixed something she never broke. She made me feel better whenever I feel low. She taught me the real meaning of love. I always thought buying expensive gifts make her jump like a kangaroo. It called love. But no, spending my time with her, giving a peck on her forehead as soon as she woke up, tying her hair when she cooked, having a cup of tea with her after I come home from office, eat dinner together, have late night movies, cuddle with her before sleep, giving her red roses, going to small coffee date, then walk on the street holding each other's hands. I never thought this little thing could give me this level of satisfaction, feel me that relax until one comes. I'm glad that you met me. I really do care for you, Jihyun, as a best friend, but as a lover, I will never. Not in this life. I already moved on from you and happily married to my wife. I hope you will also find your happiness with someone else. Jungkook took his bag. Can I hug you for the last time? No, I can't. I don't like any woman's touches except she is my wife. Have a good day. He took his belongings left from there, leaving her who is crying mess. Her whole makeup got ruined. The people around her staring at her, but she is not giving any damn about it. What did you thought, Jihyun? He will come back to you leaving his wife? After what you had done with him, he was right. I left him because of the money. Seeing him in gym, I feel the threat into my future. What if I have to live like a fool? So I choose that who left me after using me like a dog. I come back running to him thinking he must be waiting for me, but no, he moved on. Happy with her. I'm happy for you, Jungkook. I promise I will never come back to you. Be happy with your wife. end.